Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Parth and we are going through the SQL interview series, and in this video we'll be having a look at compressed mode, which has been asked as a question in Alibaba SQL interview. So let's jump right into the question. We'll be learning an interesting SQL function through this exercise, so stay tuned if you're interested in that. You are trying to find the most common the mode number of items bought per order on Alibaba. However, instead of doing analytics on all Alibaba orders, you have access to a summary table which describes how many items were in an order, item count, and the number of orders that had that many items, so order occurrences. In case of multiple items, so we just have to get the mode given the summary table. And here is an example, a table which we have been provided, and we can say if we have to ask, okay, on how many occasions or how many orders we had an item count of 4, that will be 1,000. In how many orders did we have an item count of 1, that will be 500. And when it comes to mode, we see that 2 and 4 are the item counts which have occurred the most, hence that will be the mode which we'll be returning. And to return and the expected output is basically we have to rename the column to mode and output the item account as our response. So let's jump right into how we'll structure this solution. So as the first step, we'll be having a look at an approach for calculating mode within a column. So for example, we want to get the mode when it comes to order occurrences. So let's write a query to get the mode from the order occurrences in a descending order, and then we'll kind of figure out a way to use it in the final kind of super query to get the mode output we are looking for. So let's get started with select mode, and there is this query within group where we can essentially get mode for a column. So we can specify that column by, say, order occurrences. So let me quickly write it down and I'll explain as we move along with this query. And I would keep it like this so we have enough space. And we can also specify the order in which we want to organize it. And we want this selected from items per table. So let's go over this query and try to understand what we are doing here. So we want to get the mode for a specific column, and in order to accomplish that we have to invoke within group. Once we have invoked within group, within the order by query we can specify the column from which we need the mode, and we can also specify the order in which we require it. So right now we want it in a descending order, so we want the highest occurrences at the top. So let's quickly run it and see what the output of this query is, and then we'll figure out how to use this in getting a solution for this question. So this relation does not exist, which is what we expect. The order occurrences, I might have spelled it incorrectly. Okay, so here we are able to get the mode, and the mode in this case is 1,000, which is what we were expecting. So I hope you get an idea of what we are trying to do here, and now we'll use this query as a sub clause in order to filter out rows from to get the item count. Let's jump into solving that problem right now. So let's keep it aside here. we will also be briefly speaking about an alternative of solving this problem. So here we have used the mode within a group function to get the mode, but we also had an option of using a max function here to get the same outcome. However, again, you can use either. I've used mode here to start off with. So let's construct the query which we need to get the final answer. So we want to get the item count as mode, because the expected like example output has the column named as mode. We need items per order, and here we want to include a where clause, and in where we have we need to ensure that the item count or the order occurrences, so where order occurrences equals to the query which we previously created. So the entire query which we have created here will go into the sub clause. I hope I wouldn't be ruining the structure of it, but let's try to maybe get it in a way so that it makes sense. From items per order. So here we are expecting, so the idea is at this stage we are expecting that we will be able to filter out the item counts where the order occurrence is equal to the mode which we calculated previously, and that should give us the answer we are looking for. So let's try to run it and see, in case we might have made any mistakes around here. Right, so it looks like we have the answer which we are looking for. Let's try to submit it and validate if the answer is correct. So let's quickly run that. Yeah, so it seems like what we have as a solution is correct. I hope you liked the explanation. If something was not clear, feel free to reach out. I'll be more than happy to elaborate on that or change the way I explain things. Until the next video, have a great day. See you soon.